up, gamers? Welcome back to yet another Diecast review. It's been a minute, but this is going to be a pretty cool one. It's Chastain's Busch Light Apple car from 2025, earlier this season. So this should be a pretty cool one. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten a Harvick one to match this, but I have his Michigan win from 2022, but I don't have the Busch Apple car, so that'll be something I'll probably have to get down the road now that I have this. But yeah, let's get right into it here. And get into Chastain's Busch Light Apple car. As you can see, there's a little bit of the car through the little box window, whatever you call this thing. You can see a little bit of there, then you get to see a render if you haven't seen the 2025 box before. It's pretty much the same as any other 2025 box, unless it's the Wood Brothers. You have the Cup Series logo, and then the 2025 Lionel Racing, official Diecast NASCAR, standard finish. You have a registered cars din and whatnot back here as well. Then you have the 2025 and NASCAR Cup Series logo and Lionel Racing back here as well. Same things on the bottom. You had only 504 of these made, so basically just base MOQ number, which is kind of surprising, especially for this car coming back. Then on the top, you also have the basically same thing on the back, but bigger. You have plus 21 as well. And yeah, let's get this out of the box. Let's see what we have here. And then in a moment, there's nothing in here, so kind of expected that. I will get this off the base, and I'll be right back to review Chastain's Busch Light Apple car from 2025. Alright, got the car off the base, now we can take a look at Chastain's Busch Light Apple car, which is very nice. It's got these apples everywhere. Kind of like the Harvick car, but not really. It doesn't have the Busch along the side. It has Busch Light, as Trackhouse has been doing with their cars, with Ross's Busch Light cars, which is really nice. Got the red spoiler. Looks a little bit brighter in the light here. Really good job all year for these Busch Light cars and Trackhouse designers. And there's a lot more Busch Light cars coming, so I won't probably review all of them, but yeah, you'll definitely see them around. One thing a little bit bothers me a little bit is this white stripe. I don't think I've ever noticed that until just now. But yeah, overall, really nice car. Let's go over the sponsors. You have Goodyear here above the tire as usual. Wait, by the way, that is changing this year. They're going to mandate that to be yellow, at least for, not Xfinity, O'Reilly series. That's going to be permanently yellow. We can't change that now. You have the Cup Series logo over here, the number 1 with the red chrome outline. And you have the Busch Light logo there, obviously. Then you have Jockey down there. You have Moose Fraternity and Kubota. On the name rail, you have Chastain, of course. Then you have the one winner sticker from the Coca-Cola 600. Then you have Chevrolet, and then you have Siemens, Acceptance Insurance, and Wendy's. Which you finally got a Wendy's car, and we're getting the diecast, so that's pretty exciting. Then would be your Get Bioethanol, but they put a Trackhouse logo and Busch on that. I don't think I ever noticed that, so that's, I guess, cool. I don't know. I just missed the Get Bioethanol. On the deck lid, you have Race for the Mountains, of course. Then you have we have DIN number 462. Then you have Busch Light back here on the rear bumper. You have Quaker State, which I think might be leaving Trackhouse after Daniel Suarez is leaving now. I don't know. It's a shame they never sponsored Ross at any capacity. Then you have the number 1. Then you have the Chevrolet ZL1. On the other side, pretty much the same stuff. Busch Light here, Moose Fraternity, Kubota, Acceptance Insurance, Wendy's, Siemens, winner sticker, Chevrolet, Chastain on the name rail. Then you have Jockey. I think I said Busch Light already. Then you have the number 1 with the chrome outline. Then you have the NASCAR Cup Series logo and the Goodyear logo with the tires as well. On the hood, you have the Busch Light Apple logo there. Then you have the front bumper. You have the number 1 there. And then you have Trackhouse Racing and their new logo. Well, I don't think it's new anymore. It's about a year old now. But on the roof, you have the number 1. You have a couple apples up here as well with Busch Light Apple and that weird little white patch for whatever reason, I guess. To make it legible. I guess that would be the only thing that would make sense to why they would add that, but yeah. So recent news with Chastain. like I said, Phil Surgeon has finally been released as a crew chief. He's going to be some other role with the team. I forgot from the top of my head. But now it's going to be Brandon McSwain, the crew chief for Ross Chastain in 2026, which is going to be very exciting. Hopefully, going to be a lot more better strategy calls next season. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, now he can win more races that he should have won the last 2 or 3 years. Like Darlington, definitely one of them that he should have won. And hopefully, the performance of the cars are better, that's for sure, the equipment and whatnot, with ECR engines, because we know how bad those are. Even AJ Allmendinger agrees with that. And then, of course, you have the new Chevrolet body that's going to be revealed this Friday at the time of recording. So we don't know what it is yet, but that very blurry photo from Alex Bowman on the Bristol cam or whatever kind of looks like either a Corvette or a Malibu. At least to me. That's what it looks like to me. So I could be wrong. It could be some completely other different model that I don't even know about. So, yeah, there's that as well. But like I said, looking forward to 2026. Hopefully there's some really cool Busch Light schemes. Hopefully they bring a Busch Light watermelon flavor at some point. That'd be nice. I wonder if they would make that pink or like a pink green gradient, or like, I don't even know what they would do with that if they made a watermelon car. But something to think about, that's for sure. And hopefully they bring the lime car back. If they bring the lime flavor back, because the one race it had, it didn't even last 20 laps. And we're getting that soon, so that'll be another topic to definitely get on. I'll talk about that probably in that video, if I do one. Most likely I will. That's probably my favorite Busch Light scheme of the year, next to this one. But other than that, honestly, that's it. Not much to really talk about lately. Just the recent news and a little bit of rumors going around in NASCAR since the season ended. I think I'll do another review at some point. I don't think I'll do one for Barry's Vegas when, I don't know. Maybe. But if I don't, I'll do a review on Chastain's Coca-Cola 600 win. That'll be pretty cool. I don't know when that's coming out. That still doesn't have a shipment date yet at the moment. That'll be something to look for down the road as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you don't miss an upload, especially like Diecast reviews. And that last video with the World Series reactions has 14,000 views at the moment I'm recording. So that's pretty cool. Again, thank you everybody for that support. That's kind of wild to me. That video kind of blew up like about 4 days after it was up. It started getting like 1,000 views, and then like 2,000, 3,000. I was like, what in the world? So yeah, it's been going up since. So I'm very thankful for that. Thank you guys so much for that. Only getting started, because there's going to be some more reactions down the road. That's for sure, on different sports. Just not basketball, because I'm not into basketball or whatever. Or hockey. So, very sorry for that. Anyway, until the next review or whatever I do, see you gamers next time. Have a great day, gamers.